I have been trying to record this video for as long as since I've moved out. I've recorded a ton of footage that I have scrapped over and over and over again. Why?
Boy 50.
Because the truth is that I don't know how to tell this story. You see, this video was originally meant to be like kind of like a transition video about the whole moving out experience, how it's been. But the truth is that this video is so much more than that. The whole moving out is just the tip of the iceberg of this video. You see, this video isn't just about me moving out, but it's about my mental health and where I guess I personally and mentally am right now in my life. You see, over the past couple of years is that the one thing that I've noticed, to be fair, even maybe longer than the past couple of years, is that the consistency with YouTube is one thing, but the consistency with Twitch has been deteriorating just as much as YouTube. I've not been posting much over the past couple of years, been very minimal. And then when it came to live streaming, as a lot of my viewers will notice, is that I've not been around as much. I've not been consistent. I've not had really any structure, and I feel like you guys deserve an explanation. I know a good portion of you people watching this video will already know whether it's all of it or even just certain segments of what we're about to discuss, but I think it's just important that we get out there. I've struggled with my mental health for between 5, maybe coming on to 6 years now. I wish I could say that I'm good and that I'm doing well. The truth is that I'm not. I've not been well for a long time, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm just a little lost in life right now, completely honest. I've not got my priorities in check. I've lost the spark with being consistent and making YouTube videos. I became lazy and inconsistent when it came to live streams. And I suppose that this entire video is all about why that's been, why I've been inconsistent and why I've not been posting videos, why I've not been live streaming consistently. And there's more to it than just depression, to be honest. For a while now, I've smoked weed, marijuana, to help cope with my depression. I'm being completely honest with you, it's the only thing that I've had that's actually kind of helped. I suffered with my mental health before I even delved into smoking marijuana. And it was at that point where I realized how it was able to just help me switch off. You see, one of my big problems is that I get trapped inside my head a lot. I procrastinate, overthink things. Hell, maybe even make up stories in my head that work myself up. Sometimes it just feels like my brain's on... it feels like my brain's overclocked, like a GPU sometimes. And things can get a bit confusing. And most importantly, I think things can get quite overwhelming quite quickly for me. So that's why I smoke weed, to help me cope. The truth is, I know that isn't healthy. But it's all that I know. And it's all that I know that has worked. It still does work. But at the same time, it doesn't work. And here's why. You see, although me smoking weed might help me kind of switch off mentally, it also makes me very unmotivated, undisciplined, and just not very driven at all. It makes me lazy, essentially. You see, the problem is that obviously with me working a full-time job, the moment that I'm finishing, I'm having a smoke. And because I'm smoking, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, and I'm not motivated to record videos, edit videos, to go live and live stream on Twitch. So although weed might be helping, sometimes it gets in the way. You see, when it comes to live streaming, is that my big problem is that because I'm so burnt out ever since 2020, like when COVID hit, being isolated for nearly 2 years. You know, when you've never worked from home before, and then all of a sudden you're working from home every day for the next like 2 years, sat at this very desk for 8.5 hours, to then literally put my laptop to the side and then continue to sit here for however many more hours just to live stream, edit, record. It's exhausting. All I want to do is get up and out and about, and the only activity, especially when COVID hit, that I could do was go out and smoke. Sometimes when I finish work, I'll pop out right away just to have a spliff. And it's not that I don't feel motivated to live stream when I'm high. It's more the fact that it makes me too laid back. You see, when I finish work and I have a smoke and I decide that maybe I am going to live stream, sometimes I do. There's no doubt about that. There's been times where I've smoked and still gone live before. The problem with that is that I'm too laid back. And there's been a lot of occasions where I don't pay attention to chat and I don't interact with my audience as much as what I would be doing if I wasn't absolutely chonged, to be honest. So a lot of the times, if I decide that I'm going to smoke right after work, a lot of times I just won't go live because I don't feel worthy, I guess, of live streaming, because I just don't interact with you guys enough. And then when I'm sober and I do go live, I can see the difference right away. I'm more active with paying attention to my alerts, my chat, and I'm just a lot more on the ball and interactive. So I suppose when I'm high, I just decide that I'd rather just not waste my time. You know, I always see it more over quality over quantity. And that's kind of my method that I've done. Well, even on YouTube, to be fair, for quite some time. It doesn't also help that I know, like I said at the start of this segment, that a lot of you guys already know this, but for the ones out there that don't know, one of the other things that made it very difficult ever since the move was me and Georgina breaking up. It's been some time now since we decided to part ways. It's been difficult. But I had to do what was best for me. I'm just figuring it out, guys, being honest. I've been making YouTube videos for like 5 years. Been streaming for like 4 years. And, you know, this ain't the first time I've been very burnt out. I mean, this is probably the most burnt out I've ever been. But, I'm not going anywhere. I may not always be posting videos. I may not always be live. But I'm always there. I'm always active. I'm always watching. I'm always observing. I'm always feeding off information through YouTube videos and knowledge online. So I might not be physically posting videos, but I'm always there. I want to end on a positive note. I want to say thank you to all my friends who have been there to support me, been there to keep me company, been there to just play games and just be a part of our little but yet very passionate community. If I didn't make my YouTube channel 5 years ago, I would have never got a gaming PC. I would have never ended up live streaming on Twitch. I would have never met you, Dean. I would have never met you, Jack Phoenix. Would have never met you, Door, or you, Lethal. And you know, out of all of this shit, that's the one thing that I take out of it that really holds value to me. So thank you for being there for me. I've already met you, Jack, and I'm looking forward to the new year, because I do plan to save up some money and head down south and meet up with hopefully both Dean and Dor, and I'll be vlogging that, and we'll have a really good time and make a good video. So I'm really looking forward to that in the new year. I know that the kind of ending of this video has been a bit drawn out and just a sit down talk to the camera. But like I said, I've been trying to record this video ever since I've moved out. I've travelled to Dovestone Reservoir, which is a national park, which is like a 45-minute to an hour walk away, which I've done twice to record this kind of video where I wanted to do it out and about, and I just couldn't get the words out or say what I wanted, or say what I mean. So I just felt like the best thing to do is to just stay home, turn the camera on, get OBS loaded up, and just do it here. But guys, I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and spend some amazing time with your friends and your family. And I'm going to try to do the same. And I will probably won't see you now until the new year. 2022, eh? What a year. What a year. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And thank you to the boys. You know who you are. Each and every one of you, you know who you are. Thank you again. And I will see you guys in the new year. I will see you over on Twitch. And you know where to find all the links to everything if you are new here. So guys, take it easy. And have a good Christmas. And I'll see you in the new year. Thank you.